busted up, drained, didn't plan on losing my heart tonight. But on that greasy rooftop, it all felt right. On the roof of the Waffle House, love gets loud. While Dixon's in the kitchen, we escape the crowd. He might motorboat me like a big old beast, the Lord have mercy. He smells like yeast, might not be forever, might not be clean, but on that rooftop, I'm his queen. Don't wear pride, we climb that ladder just to let it ride. No white picket fence, no wedding ring, but the way you touch me makes the rafters sing. On the roof of the Waffle House, love gets wild. While Dixon's in the kitchen, we escape the crowd. He might motorboat me like a big old beast, but Lord have mercy, he smells like yeast. Might not be forever, might not be clean, but up on that rooftop, I'm his queen. Dentures, I don't wear pride, we climb that ladder just to let it ride. No white picket fence, no wedding ring, but the way you touch me makes the rafters sing. Oh, leave the minivan, leave the 9 to 5, hop in your Beetle, let's feel alive. With Dixon, fried bacon, and the jukebox on, we found the kind of love that don't feel wrong. On the roof of the Waffle House, love gets wild. I'll do broken hearts, lost but proud. But tonight on this rooftop, he's my peace, my wreck, my home, my break routine. But on that dirty rooftop, I'm his queen. I'm his queen.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whoever you are, what if any you might be. And sorry, I did the math when I was done reading good old Lindsay's lawsuit yesterday, and I clocked in 12 hours of streaming yesterday, so I just can't. Could you please stop mowing something outside? So I just can't sit through that absolutely boring trial. They're about to end it anyway. So if you want to see it, go to watch it over on Take Me to Court. I think she's streaming it as well. But at the same time, I have this boss called Jamie, and Jamie says, "Hey, you fat fuck, ain't no views in sleeping in. So get online and make content." And I say, "But Jamie, I streamed half a day yesterday." "Yeah, but you didn't stream today." So sadly, that's how Baker Media DK is running. A lot of stuff that would piss off most HR departments. But Jamie is also head of HR. Every complaint I have filed, she has sent it back and said, "Do you want to get hit more?" So I will be doing a little bit today. Hey, Lena. That trial was just so bad. It was really, it should have been an interesting case. It was fucking boring. I can see Nightbot mentioning Nicola Maxwell, but I can't see her. This is so weird. I think she blocked me. I'm going to blame her or Jamie. I'm going to blame Nicola and Jamie. Well, I don't find it hilarious. Well, yeah, I'm not that smart. Yeah, Jamie should be nicer. Well, not you, Jamie. The other Jamie. The mean Jamie. Good morning. I told him to shut up and take the day off, but he has to have someone listen to him. Well, I kind of wanted to see where it ended, but it was just too embarrassing, boring. But because I got to bed at 4:30 this morning, and I was up again at 8 o'clock, so I might not have had enough sleep. And I was fooling around and watching Aiden's bus stop live this morning, and apparently all the aunties are going cray-cray that he wasn't in New Jersey yesterday, where he wasn't served a summons to court. So I thought, the greatest legal mind they have on the anti-side is not, as you might believe, Grant Smith Ellis. It is Twisted Tragedies, who in one of her shows said, I know more about the law than Dave Yannetti. She is practically a lawyer. By the way, Twisted, because I'm going to play some of your video today. This is transformative content. I will comment on it. I will transform it because I will be yelling a lot. And if you try to claim this video, I will counterclaim you, because claiming me when I use your content as transformative is against terms of service on the YouTube, as you know, because you know all about the law. So just so you know, I will counterclaim you if you try to claim anything, because I'm going to use your content. It is within YouTube's TOS to transform and use content for comments. I'm not going to show it in its entirety, and I will be breaking your comments up because it's really stupid. So if you try, I will counterclaim you, and I will do what I can to get you hit. Remember, a false claim against me and YouTube giving me the right of way, agreeing with me, as you know, you are smarter than David Yannetti, will potentially land you a strike on your channel. Just remember, you can't do that according to YouTube's TOS as long as this is transformative content, which it is. This is fair use, therefore you can't claim it. If you do, we'll fight about it. No, she's smarter than David Yannetti. Bum ba bum ba bum bum ba dum ba dum ba ba da ba da bum bum bum. And as always, when I do these Aiden related, if you have a few pennies, you can go to his and Nicola, I know you haven't blocked me. I'm just making fun of you. I hope you know it's said with a glint in the eye. If you have a spare dollar and you might want to support Aiden, you can do it via the link at the top. Or if you are in the area of the Wilbur Theater, there's still a few tickets left for the show with him and Auntie Bev. I was looking at it. It would be $600 for a plane ticket, which is a little steep. Baker Media isn't doing that well. Baker is going to make us all dumber by forcing us to listen to her. I need to go find my big hammer to hit myself with and get a head start. Less painful that way. No, this is good. This is good. We were talking about her the other day. I have my Mean Girls Club. I am the biggest mean girl behind the scenes. Well, Jamie is, but we wear pink on Wednesdays. One of the days we wear pink. But we were talking about Twisted because I was watching something she made, and I might have tried to drill into my skull with an electrical drill. And we were talking about who is it she looks like. She looks like Mimi from the Drew Carey show. Well, hello there. Yeah, I know she misses me and I miss her, but I can't tell you. I can see her in Twitch chat. I can see when she interacts with Nightbot, and I can see when she writes on my wall. But in no chats we are in can I see her. It's just weird because I can't. If I couldn't see her anywhere, well, Twitch chat isn't related to YouTube, but if I couldn't see her interacting with Nightbot, so she had been banned on my channel or something, I could understand it. But it's been like this for 3-4 months now. Pixar, it didn't happen. Well, I'll give you a picture. What download?
And turns wherever they lead. I am your host, Elise, and welcome on this Monday morning. Okay.
Jamie, I know you're working. I need to know what the hell is going on with that eye makeup.
So, I honestly feel like at this point, as a grown adult, you would know that playing games with the court is not a freaking smart idea.
Honey Bunny, from one creator to another, forget the people who are watching us. You're probably being watched by way more than me. But let me give you a little advice. You have a shitty mic and you have it in an anti-shock mount, but because it looks like someone gifted you a shock mount, that doesn't work. Every time you touch anything on your table or your microphone, it makes a sound. Fix that fucking problem. Stop constantly hitting your table or hitting your microphone, because everything you do for you goes straight through the microphone. I like helping creators out, even people I don't like, and it's because it's fucking annoying listening to this shit. Destiny is keeping us apart, but one day there will come a brave hero that will destroy the barrier, and happy endings will be epic. I need a hero. And Jamie isn't in chat right now. She's working. Hashtag stop the lies. She needs to add makeup tutorial to her Amazon wishlist. Oh, her Amazon wishlist will also be mentioned in this show. Dr. Drew punched the mic every show for 20 years. Yeah, but when you do this, because she does have a shock mount on her microphone. I saw that the other day. She cropped her picture more now, so you can't really see it. But her shock mount, a shock mount is just some wire that your microphone hangs in. I can get one that I can put on here, so it'll, because I also like to fiddle around and touch my desk and stuff like that. You won't get that do sound. But the problem is hers is like Lindsay Gitani's mud flaps, kind of loose. So it rests on the middle. So everything she touches will go straight to the microphone. And she needs a shock mount on her mount. I covered the Walmart wish list, yes. Let's get back to law school with the twist.
Yeah, right? Like, it's just not normally a smart idea, okay? Well, someone thought it was a smart idea.
Someone.
Hold on 1 second. Let me grab my coffee. Hold on. I left it in the other room. Hold on.
Another little trick. Before you start, you make sure you have your coffee. You don't hit go before all of this, because now she's going to leave the screen for 2 minutes to get her coffee. And again, remember, this lady has no money. She is constantly crying about how other people get super chat and she doesn't get any. But just look at the coffee that she returns with. I don't know what that is, but that's not coffee. That's a dessert. I don't know how much calories there is in all of that foam, if it's whipped cream or whatever it is. That's probably 2,000 calories. And that's probably why she looks like an anime figure. Heroin milk. Yeah. Yeah, I think she just saw her camera. It's the same. I'm facing my StreamYard, so I can see myself all the time. It's not a pretty look. Is that a Hello Kitty chair? No, it's a cheap ass gamer chair that this is her setup is I just started to stream and I needed cheap, and no shade thrown on that. It's really expensive getting started. She had her computer gifted to her. I just bought one because of all of you wonderful people who donate to my show or are members. I paid $1,500. I'm pretty sure she's not running the same level of tech. Then she has an IKEA mount for her microphone. I know it because I use that for my light in my baking studio. It's an IKEA style mic that cost roughly $20, and it's some of the worst tension you can have. I have a this is I buy an off brand of it's called Steamify. It's a Danish brand that makes cheaper products, but I have this microphone mount probably $30-40, but it's way better. It'll stay where you need it to stay. She's constantly moving hers because it's cheap shit that doesn't work. And her gamer chair, because she thinks, oh, it's really nice to sit in a gamer chair when I stream because, hey, I'm a streamer. Gamer chairs are some of the most uncomfortable chairs you can ever have, especially, and as a fluffer myself, when you're fluffy, they are really uncomfortable. It's like racing seats in your car. They will press in on the fat on your legs and make your legs numb. Opal Gypsy, I'm happy. No, it's the worst chairs you can have. Go to IKEA again if you have IKEA near you. My chair is a good chair. For the amount of time I spend in it, and I'm a big guy. It lasted a year and a half before it became too squishy in the bottom, and that chair cost maybe $70. My microphone is great. That is also one there's two things you should invest in as a streamer. Get a good camera, get a good microphone. YouTube is audio because a lot of you will do other tasks when you listen to me. This is an Elgato mic. It's a good product. I can't tell you what her mic is. I think that's just one of those buy a stream package mics, but I could be wrong. But her audio isn't the worst either.
Okay, so most people would know. My volume, is it too low?
Nope, it's fine.
Let me hold on. Is it too low? Can you guys not hear me good? I've turned it down in the past because it was super loud.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
care.
here's where you go wrong when you do shit like that. Okay, when you're 44 years old and you know you have a court date coming. Okay, he has played this game before. This is where it bites him in the ass, folks. He tried this over 6 months ago when it came to the civil case he had with Ryan Waters. I will prerequisite this with telling you that I am in contact with the victim. All this morning, last night. So
yes, we will have a law school test. First of all, spot all the legal mistakes. Because she's such a great teacher, she will misstate a lot about the law. And you have to figure out, when is she lying? And she just admitted that she was in contact with the victim, the person who is suing Aiden in the civil suit in New Jersey. And that she will then later tell she's cooperating and giving information to this witness. So just like I don't think Lindsay knew what happened yesterday when she claimed she needed more money for her therapy and opened up her medical records for disclosure, this bitch can be called as well as a witness in that case. I don't think she want to do that because I don't think she can pay the money to go to New Jersey. I have the best pause game. Oh, by the way, Little Peanut became a member. Thank you so much. Why can't she sit still for more than 30 seconds? I don't do that either. This is Twisted Tragedies. She is a former acolyte of Aiden. Then he called her out, and then she's just Kate Peters with bad eye makeup. Kate Peters has bad hygiene. This lady has. I describe it, and this is of course because Jamie is so mean and always teaching me about makeup on a budget with Jamie every Sunday at noon. I described it as the makeup on a 70s anal corn star, well, not corn star, corn supporting actress. That's kind of the makeup I think she's going for. I can't see her as a corn star. I'm sorry.
Here's the thing. The court now knows, thanks to me, that he tried this game already, the I wasn't served game, as he was actively talking about it. He did this over 6 months ago in the civil case here in Massachusetts with Ryan Waters, where he claimed he wasn't served because he left his ex-wife's address as his address in the court system instead of changing it to the address he's at to avoid being served and getting court paperwork. That's how.
A technicality, I'm not going to help you on your test, but she's claiming that Aiden is hiding from being served by not changing his address in the court system. First of all, this is New Jersey. He doesn't know. He has no obligation to keep up with people suing him. They are obligated to give him the summons to court. It's not him that has to go to New Jersey today and say, hey, I heard online by a drunk guy from the Gulf who lied about everything else that I was supposed to be in court today. Is that true? Yes, Mr. Aiden Carney, please come into this courtroom. That's not his obligation. Remember, this woman knows more about the law than David Giannetti. He has no obligation to make sure that he gets served. And a little technical detail. They know where Aiden Carney lives. If they want to send out someone with a summons to him and serve him, they can just call the police station because they know where Aiden Carney lives. They arrested him at his address in his own driveway. I really, really want the other side to be smarter because it's just like stealing candy from small children. It's really easy and it's not fun because you're also fucking dumb. It rhymed. When you file a civil lawsuit, it's up to you to have the correct address and serve them, not the court. Yeah. But she doesn't know that because she's conflating everything, legal, criminal. It's getting even better because the FBI is in on this as well. No, Brandon's birthday is 9/11. It is today. Fuck it. I thought it was the 8th. Happy birthday, Brandon. Where it is.
Yo, stop the chat. It's a birthday vibe and we're all in that. Could've gone out, could've chilled offline, but you showed up and that's just fine. No balloons, no big parade. We've got better this crew homemade. Happy freaking birthday right here live. You showed up, now we thrive. Cake emojis in full attack. Streams on fire, no turning back. New birthday, and you're here? That's that's legendary behavior. Thanks for showing up today. This stream's your party, press replay. No balloons, no big parade. We've got better, this crew homemade. The happy freaking birthday right here live. You showed up, now we thrive. Cake emojis in full attack. Streams on fire, no turning back. On your birthday, and you're here. That's legendary behavior. Thanks for showing up today. This stream's your party, press replay.
Happy birthday, Brandon. That means my daughter has a birthday on Sunday. I better remember to buy her a present. So, in order of Brandon, I normally don't drink on streams, but happy birthday, Brandon. Many more. Ah, fuck, it's not his birthday. It's in 2 days. Damn. Why the hell did I looked at my watch. It's the 9th. Helen from Holland, you. Now I drank my lord. Well, Brandon, you owe me a my lord in 2 days. We're gonna party like it's his birthday anyway. Yeah, I was just really feeling that, my lord. By the way, now Brandon doesn't have a birthday. I got a package from Carly, and thank you so much. The shipping on this one is really crazy, and it's a wonderful, wonderful shirt. Thank you so much for my Auntie Bev t-shirt. I can't wait to use it at the gym, and people are doing the what? What? That message is from Twisted. What message? Gingy. What did you put in? Did I miss something? What? Why can't I see it? What? That message. And now I'm going back to try and find where you put the other one. I can't see you put something else here. What did I miss? Helen from Holland, I'm gonna send you my lord, and you have to drink it. Well, I don't know why I looked at my watch, it said the 9th. Go up. Yeah, I did go up, but I can't see it. Well, I can see your messages if I just go over here. Activity on the channel. Go up. KP Junior. No. The messages you have left is go up. That message is on Twitter from Twisted Lol 14 minutes ago. KP Junior. Jamie's. You're thinking of Kim Fair, Dufresne. Twisted Charity's good one. I caught the end of the bus stop live. Damn, those waffles look good. I don't think it went through. No, my brain sucks because I know it's 9/11. I don't know why I thought today was 9/11. You put it in the Discord. Is she calling me out? Dear Broken Breaker, maybe actually learn what the fuck you're actually talking about before you talk. Also, if you need me for content, that's pretty sad. I will copyright strike away, blow me. Oh, do that, honey bunny, because that's against TOS, you fucking fat cunt. I think she has me blocked. Yeah. I think she has me blocked. It's not showing up. No. I'm sorry. And using her for content, well, it's because you're an idiot. Yeah, she has me blocked, so really nice of her to tag me and copyright strike me. You fucking amateur loser cunt. You don't know anything about YouTube's TOS. Congratulations to your son. It's so nice that because she admits that she will break TOS. Good thing. Well, let's get back to the content that you don't want to have me use.
So he did this already and claimed over 6 months ago that he wasn't served. So that's why he didn't show up, even though he was literally talking about it on his live stream and saying how he was not going to show up, right? So he tried that in the Massachusetts courts and said, I was not personally served, right? Yeah, see, the problem with that is that your attorneys, A, are fully aware. B, it's all over social media. C, you commented on it. And D, you tried that over 6 months ago with the court system. You had an obligation to change your address in the court system to where you moved, especially at that point where you weren't being served because your address was still your marital home or your ex-wife's home now. So the court system in New Jersey is not going to play that game. And because I gave them that case and showed them where it was located and that he attempted this already and still did not change his address, that is on him.
No, it's not. Again, you just told me to maybe actually learn what the fuck you're actually talking about before you talk. I speak English as my third language. I don't speak trailer park. Sue, can you please transform that sentence into English? Does she have a fused neck? No, she just have a fat jaw. Why is she so dumb? Lead paint, I believe. But her big, and she's going to go on about this for a long time now, where she's going to go on and on and on about that Aiden has an obligation to go to New Jersey without being served and talk about or show up for a court hearing because someone talked about it online. That's not how the law works. I don't know if you don't know it. I know you know more than Dave Yannetti. But it's not Aiden's job to show up for a trial. The woman suing him has an obligation to serve him. Again, before you copyright strike me because you don't understand TOS, maybe just go to Grok and say, am I retarded? It might say yes. Why is she living in a cheap motel? She's not living in a cheap motel. I think she's in Section 8 now. Can we really reserve judgment against stupid? She's a product of the system, yo. Well, stupid is what stupid does. And she goes online and sprout her stupidness all the time. So she will also go on to claim that Karen Reed is being looked into for harassing witnesses. The grand jury didn't find any signs of that. But good old Elise. She knows all about it because she has an in with the FBI, as you know. Now I need to find the part where because she also whines about Claire using her as content. Well, we like punching down, and you are the lowest, and you're funny, dumb. Do we even have real proof this hearing happened? Someone mentioned it online. Aiden wasn't served. As long as he's not served, they can have all the hearings they want, but he will then just say, I wasn't served. Well, let's continue the hearing and make sure he's served for the next time. He can't get in trouble for not showing up if he is not served with a summons to go to court. That's what the legal mastermind Twisted Tragedy doesn't understand. It's upon the one suing him. It's not upon Aiden. Aiden has no obligation to go through every 50 states and check, is there a court proceeding against me today? She has absolutely no understanding of the law, but she will really like, as you can see on the Twitch sweat, she really likes to play smart. I will copyright strike away, blow me. I will blow you. Because I read the TOS. And do you know you can lose your channel for false copyright strikes? I hope you're in chat right now, honey bun. If you make a false copyright strike, this will fall back on you. Just and yes, I am that type of person who will sit for 4 hours and talk to support to make sure that a false copyright strike will go back and hurt your ass. Thank you, Denise Carter, for becoming a member. Oh. And thank you, Denise Carter, for a super sticker. I don't know why it's blue. It should be green. Where are my greens? Why can't I find my stuff? There is my green. Thank you, Denise. Did she graduate from the Wendy Murphy Law School of Law and stuff? No, she was a year above me in Daryl Brooks, Bradley Yawn Law School. So this is the fake victim's babysitter. I think she is, yes. Well, drink more, then that will be just as bad as the rest. I don't know how it works. I have no idea how any of this works. She hasn't copyright struck me yet. That's nice. Well, I don't know, Dave. I'm going to figure it out. Does she have her children? I don't know. Oh, this is the good part. This is when she goes into how she is in contact with all of these free Karen Reed people who are so ashamed that they ever supported Aiden. She's almost going to cry.
They get sent something, some private something that they didn't know existed, that probably have had for a long time, of his. Or like it happens directly to them. Or they get sent, like I said, something private that some of us have had for quite some time. And they read it and they see it and they're like, oh, no, I have been not only blindly defending this person, but I have been saying they're not this type of person. They would never do something like this. And here they are doing this multiple times and laughing about it. What the actual F? And it makes me want to cry for these people because
Yeah.
so many of them
Sometimes people reach out to me as well. And they say, because I sent them something, and they say, oh, Baker, I was blindly supporting that Zach wasn't an androgynous man whore. And you showed me those pictures. You saved me. Thank you, Baker. It's so hard being so good, so pure. But I do it just for all of you. I sacrifice myself, and you all love me because I'm great. Shut the fuck up, bitch. She did the good old Amber Heard. That's me. It's still me. Thank you, Denise Carter, for an empty super sticker. Thank you so much. No, not a super sticker. That's, yeah. But thank you so much. I'm great. I'm no Jennifer Love Hewitt. I have the tits of Jennifer Love Hewitt.
have not only apologized to me privately.
Yeah, they have. All of them privately.
But are completely ashamed
Yes,
of
they
the
are.
things they said and the things they did on behalf of defending him.
Yeah.
And to think about all of the harm that we've tried to stop
We
by
tried.
just giving the warning. And how many people just dismiss it.
Yeah.
It starts to break your heart when you get on the phone with someone who is fucking sobbing.
I called her the other day and I said, Aiden, he put his finger in my no-no hole. And she said, I knew it. He also diddled my no-no hole. I'm so ashamed. I raised $500 or something for Aiden's defense fund. But me and Elise. Thank you. Twisted, without you, I would have been a title writer. Oh my fucking God. Thank you, Angel Fire, for gifting 5 Broken Paper memberships and breaking this stupidity. Melissa from Montana, Fire and Ice. Oh my God, I am sweating like a whore in church. Lena Salveson, Heather Davis, and Lulu were gifted one of these memberships. Thank you so much, Angel Fire. The eyebrows is definitely the worst part. No, her 1970s corn German actress eyeshadow is the worst. I'm most offended by the eyeshadow. Is she 15? I'm thinking she was watching Bumskandal in Nachtlokal. Yes, that's a movie we had when I was in the Navy. Don't watch it. It's horrible. And thought, I really like that makeup. It really brings out the anal fissures in these women. Well, this was when she had her Mother Teresa moment. Let's get on to the part where she's shitting on
a lot of people.
a lot of people. You don't know anyone.
More than 3/4 of those people, like piece of it be attacked. The federal government actually,
Oh, yeah.
FBI is looking.
Yeah, the feds. Let's get to the feds. Because she has all the ins on this case.
But in turn, they don't want to be harassed, because if they come forward and say, I was wrong and I need to apologize to this person publicly because of all the things I said publicly, like, then they're risking their family being harassed by that same mob. That's really sad. And I hate to burst your bubble, Sarah, because I love all your stinking.
Because Sarah Lynn says, I'm not defending anyone. I am saying our federal government is not going to waste time looking into two social media people having a beef with each other. FBI is busy with much more important things. Well, she's wrong, just like I'm wrong.
Faces. But the FBI is looking into it. They have been for quite some time. So
Yes.
they are wasting their time. They absolutely are wasting their time on him. And it's more than just cyber stalking and cyber harassment, but that is one of the things that they're looking into him for. And to be clear, the federal government actually has an entire task force right now dealing with cyber harassment. The DOJ for Massachusetts has an entire task force for cyber harassment right now, because there's so much of it. And because of what has happened with the Karen Reed case, so many victims exist.
Because this woman has knowledge about that, right? Because one of the things we know about the FBI, they always go out to the Section 8 housings or wherever she lives. Maybe she has her own apartment. Maybe she paid off the money she owed on her last apartment, and now she's living in a different style because maybe she is now.
Honey, I'm taking you to Paris and I'm going to get you a Louis Vuitton bag for God only knows how many thousands of dollars, because we have somebody else's money to live high on a hog, right? He's not.
To live high on a hog. Maybe she's living high on a hawk now because she has her YouTube channel and it's doing really well. And FBI is always going out saying, hey, you absolute nobody. Did you know we have an entire task force related to the Karen Reed case because of all the cyberbullying going on? I'm probably going to be summoned to Massachusetts because of all my cyberbullying, because I called her looking like a 70s corn star. Well, corn actress. Things that didn't happen for 600 Alex. Well, no, 200 Alex. 600 is way too much. Maybe she's just high. No, she's just drinking 2,000 calories worth of Kappa Fracka Chappa Lappa. If you're paying attention, the FBI is busy going to real criminals again for a change. Well, isn't it ICE that's really working these days? I would give a venture to guess the FBI doesn't give a shit about cyberbullying at all. And this cyberbullying that she's claiming, no, it's just idiots like me yelling on TwitSweat. She has teamed up with Shaun of the Gulf. I don't know if this one has, but I know the victim that she has been in contact with all day yesterday is. And anyone who is doing anything with Shaun of the Gulf should know, if you wrestle pigs, you will get muddy.
So the federal government is wasting their time. They absolutely 100% are wasting their time. But that's also why regular stalking laws exist. Stalking also like cyber harassment and stalking, at least in the state of Massachusetts, falls under regular stalking. Digital and electronic means, it falls under our regular stalking laws. There doesn't need to be a huge period of time that passes to count for it to be stalking. If your intent is to harass and emotionally torture someone online by stating their full name, yeah, they did just indict someone. They indicted a bunch of someone for it. But I mean, sorry to, but the FBI is investigating him for that and a bunch of other stuff. So
this is Twisted Tragedy. She's just another Kate Peters type, and she is gonna copyright strike this video. So enjoy it while it is up, because she's gonna win her copyright strike, because there's no transformative fair use to any of what I'm doing. This lady knows more law than David Yannetti. She knows what she knows more law than David Yannetti. Come on now. Twisted Tragedies and Lunatic on the Gulf are really good friends. So is Lunatic and Krusty. Krusty had a falling out with the town bicycle. So she needed new friends.
It's the reality of it, you know, like that's the reality of it, is they are. And again, if you think that it's just a online beef, then you're missing a whole lot here. It is not just it's not just two social media people having a beef with each other. That is not what is happening, nor what has happened. If that is your understanding of what the hell is going on, then you're missing quite a bit. That's not even close to what they're dealing with here. At all. Not by a damn long shot. You know? Yeah, it's not back and forth. And it's a pattern of behavior, not only over, you know, since the Karen Read case, but this pattern of behavior existed long before the Karen Read case ever existed. Going back probably about 10 years. You know? There's been so many, right? There's been so many. Like, Donna didn't deserve that. For what? For what? For what, realistically? Well, I mean, he didn't go to New Jersey. So there's that. He didn't go.
He wasn't summoned to New Jersey, you idiot.
I don't know what the task team is going to do. I mean, they're not just dealing with just their, you know, this case. They have a bunch of other cases they're dealing with. It's not just, you know, investigating him. They're dealing with, they put a whole task force together to investigate a multitude of cyber harassment and stalking cases because they weren't being looked into when Mr. Levy was running it. So there's a backlog of quite a few victims who, you know, needed that kind of, why do you think that guy who had been doing it for 9 years was just indicted in Massachusetts? That was something that Leah Foley picked up after Josh Levy sort of was forced out.
I don't know much about love, but I do know a lot about American politics. Josh Levy wasn't forced out. I know you don't know anything about anything. You're just sitting bullshitting your audience who are just as dumb as you because they believe you. Maybe send them our way and we will teach them a little bit. Josh Levy wasn't forced out. I don't know if you know, but you had a national election. You could vote against an old guy with money who lied to you or an old guy with money who lied to you. A lot of people voted for an old guy with money who's going to lie to you. He was put in office. He didn't represent the same party as the other old guy who's going to lie to you. No, it was an old lady who was going to lie to you. So when he moved in and it turned over to his party, all of these people will be rotated out because they are appointed by the administration that runs the country. Judge Levy was appointed by a Democrat. The new one is appointed by a Republican. You should know this because you did go to school. You are smarter than David Yannetti. So Judge Levy wasn't forced out. It was absolutely by the book, new administration, new people at the DOJ. Maybe instead of copyright striking my channel, you should do American Civics 101. Learn about your government, learn how power shifts whenever you have an election, learn about what is appointed by what. It could help you in the future. Just saying that if you don't know the basic operations of the DOJ, you will come off looking like an idiot when a fat old guy in Denmark knows more than you, and he even doesn't go as far as claim that he's smarter than Dave Yannetti. And my coffee is from my own coffee maker because I'm too poor to go to Starbucks and spend $10 on a bottle of whipped cream. Well, that's every election. We have the same election in Denmark. Rich people who don't care about you and will lie to you. It's the same everywhere. I don't think she knows more about anything than anyone else. Well, she knows more about the law than Dave Yannetti. She has stated that in one of her shows, and I can't figure out how to do clips on YouTube. That's why I have to sit here and move back and forth in the stream, because I'm not smart like that. I've only been doing this for 3 years, and I still don't know how you make a clip on YouTube. But in one of her streams, she stated that she knew more about the law than Dave Yannetti. That Timo chair definitely is not helping her posture. No, it's a shitty chair, and she should update that and her shock mount. Better to be thought a fool and remain silent than to speak and remove all doubt. Yeah, as you say, speaking is silver and silence is gold. Hey, blessed mom. I don't like Starbucks coffee because, yeah, it tastes burnt. They had like 2 types, and Starbucks is actually one of the 2 establishments I would ever potentially shop in that gives veterans a rebate or discount in Denmark. The other one is Carl's Jr. So I bought Starbucks once at the airport, and it tastes like shit. I understand why they need to put all of that quappy fappy lappy into it. Oh yeah, we need to get that part with.
That hadn't been looked into for a while. So they picked it up right away and started investigating it. And then he was charged. So they have a whole team going through dealing with cyber harassment, cyber stalking, and then other things stemming from that. They broke up weeks ago.
I don't care about the
Sure. I highly doubt he gets away with everything he's done. I mean, in the state of Massachusetts, too, I think that he should have already been locked up a while ago.
Yeah, that's the one I got, the blonde. That was okay. It's not good coffee. I don't understand, but it's because you don't buy coffee at Starbucks. You buy all of that crap, all the sugar. It has nothing to do with coffee. But I like a cafe latte or just an Americano with a little dab of milk. That's what I'm drinking. I don't do all of that fancy stuff. She has all the inside information. She knows everything about the FBI. Yeah, we do have Carl's Jr. We have Burger King, Carl's Jr., McDonald's, and I think we have 4 Dunkin' Donuts left. We don't eat much donuts. And 2 KFC. No, KFC closed down because they had so many health problems. So that's the American chains we have in Denmark. I don't think I ever tried Starbucks. Just their instant coffee on a plane. Just tasted like typical instant coffee. Okay on a plane. I wouldn't recommend you, but just to say you've done it, go. There's probably one in Spain where you can get a cup of coffee. You will be disappointed how bad it is. It's really burnt. No, this is TT, Twisted Tragedies. She's an idiot. People keep sending me. Yeah.
And that, you know, he's gotten away with some shit that he shouldn't have. Yep. And that some shady shit had been going on. 100%. Do I think he will get away with it all? No, not by a long shot. Not what I know now. No chance. No chance. No freaking chance. Yeah, more than 10 years. Christina's right. It's been more than 10 years as this shit's been going on. More than 10 years. I don't know what you mean by get booted. I'm confused. You're gonna have to.
It's really not that hard to understand what she's writing. Did he and Meredith break up as soon as? Did he break up? Comma. As soon as you ask, you get booted. I speak this as my 3rd language, you absolute moron. And you have brought it up multiple times. It means if you ask in chat if they broke up, you get booted. Why do you sit in people's chat and ask about their personal relationship? It's poor class. I don't understand it. My personal relationships are personal. I talk about my daughters and my grandson, but I never show them. I don't tell you their names. Well, I've told you the one because I have a tattoo with the same name. But why do you want to nitpick who's fucking who? It's low class if they broke up. And I don't know and I don't care. They are adults. They could have gone separate ways. They could have an argument. They could be on break. They could still be together. I don't effing give a fuck. Stop wasting all of your time thinking about other people's time. As long as it's age appropriate and consensual, stop wasting time speculating about everyone else. Unless you want Gorilla Glue in your eyes, then I can kink shame you.
Clarify what you mean there. That's a civil complaint. I mean,
Oh.
well, he did avoid service or attempted to avoid service. Either way,
No, he didn't attempt to avoid service. He was never served, you idiot. You keep saying it as it's true. It's not. Aiden haven't been served, and he's not attempting to avoid service because he's not been on the run. Aiden is streaming constantly. You can easily figure out where Aiden is. Every fucking morning, you can stand at his kid's bus stop and serve him the papers. Why do people watch this bitch? I know she had 240 views. That's not a whole hell of a lot for a 2.5 hour stream, but it's a good beginning. I've been there. But why do people watch this shit? Is it just because they want to sit there and feel superior in their own shitty lives and listening to this trash queen who claims that they are the smartest people on the planet? Or are they really, really dumb people? I just don't understand. Why would you waste so much of your time hating on Aiden Carney? This is half an hour into the show, and she's still yapping on about him avoiding service on something that wasn't given to him. It's not his obligation to call the courtroom and say, hey, could you send over that summons? You should know that. You're smarter than Dave Yannetti. Remember? Oh, she also claims that Meredith probably... Oh, she's going to do that later. I'm not going to go into that because it's stupid. Oh, yeah, let's get into this. I'm going to end soon because I'm sweating like hell. I don't know why. Maybe I'm so afraid of my TOS strike. Can you even avoid service when he has a bus stop and a lawyer? Pretty sure they can even serve his attorney at this point. Yeah, they could. They could just call up Bradle and say, hey, maybe they could go down the street. Isn't Betterow in New Jersey? Just go down the street and say, hey, Betterow, we don't want to pay the extra postal stamp to send it to a different state. Your client has been served. It's, yeah. I prefer to watch it through your eyes. Well, I would never recommend anyone. It was just because I was feeling, it's kind of like when you're laying there and you're feeling a little bloated and you find your old bikini pictures and you put it on Twitter to make the guys still want you. The good ones where you really sucked in your gut and arched your back so the titlets stood out. And you had that little, because you got it sucked in so flat that your hips were a little bit higher than your fupa, so you had that little bit of air so guys could sit there and think, can I see the fish taco if I lean down? Yeah, Zach, I know you did that. But I had that feeling this morning, so I thought, what would make me better? Looking at idiots on the YouTubes. So that's why I look at Twisted. Because Krusty, my old go-to, has been offline, and it's amazing. I thought everyone was up to date. She was going to court, but apparently not a lot of people know that Krusty went to court like 2 weeks ago. Me and Marissa were the only two sitting in the room. Thank you, Marissa, for getting the Zoom call. I covered it live, and everyone is like, Krusty went to court. And that's the last time. 2 days before that was the last time she wrote anything on social media. So, yeah. No, you don't have an obligation. She claims because she knew it was online, he would have to call court and make sure he was there. No, because I can. Hey, everyone. If you don't know, Twisted Tragedies is being sued in Calamanuca, New Mexico. She will be going to court tomorrow. Someone has filed a lawsuit, civil suit for loss of income because she struck their YouTube channel, I think, on a bogus copyright claim strike. So she'll be in court tomorrow in Chattanooga, New Mexico at 8:30. So everyone heard it. If she's not in Chattanooga at 8:30 tomorrow, she has tried to cheat the court. If you use stupid people logic, it makes sense.
It's been quite a bit. Yeah, I mean, more than jaw dropping. He doesn't want to talk about it. The mods when you ask him about the break. Well, he doesn't want to tell anybody publicly. But I think if people are still sending money to him and referencing their relationship, I think it's their business to know that y'all aren't together anymore. And if that wasn't already abundantly clear to people, I really don't know how much clearer it needed to be. Like, they're not together. Like, they broke up. That's not like a secret.
And who cares?
I'm friggin' sure they did. That
I heard they raised $2,000 in some kind of fundraiser. Unreal. $20,000. Read it and weep, you sorry sack. $20,000. The Glarer is an absolute G. He put $20,000 into Aiden's defense fund. He had some of the most amazing guests on. Did it for 12 hours. Well, technically, I think the stream said 11 hours and 57 seconds, so he owes you 3 minutes. And it must chafe your ass. You can't. I haven't seen one super chat come in her 36 minutes. And she, I don't think she had a Venmo or PayPal or Cash App or whatever else she's using to get some monies. He raised $20,000. You couldn't afford your own lawyer, I bet you. But this is what people do when they're not sad, pathetic people.
doesn't surprise me at all. You know what? That's a good question.
Why is the Glarer so far up sewer turtle? They call him sewer turtle. It's so funny. So far up sewer turtle's ass, he's still fundraising for his defense. Pathetic, Brittany. Isn't there a rule about ladies whose name end in a Y? Brandon, you must know this.
Why did he think that why did the Glazer, I mean...
Did you get it? She's so funny.
Or they did. That doesn't surprise me at all. You know what? That's a good question. Why did he think that why did the Glazer, I mean... why?
She calls him Glazer. What? That's the type of comedy you don't get on our channels. You have to go to the main source. She called it Glazer. Isn't she funny?
Why did he think that my Amazon wish list is content? I mean, are you that?
Because you're fucking stupid and you put things for my show. That's what you put on your Amazon wish list. And what did you wish for? Shot glasses, tents, kids stuff. You are too fucking cheap to buy your own kids' underwear. You're trying to grift it off people. Honey, I know grifting. This is pathetic. pathetic what you're doing. I know I have a rule. But effing grift for your show. Don't sit and grift for your kids. What the hell's wrong with you? And why is it content? Because you are a joker. People will come in and make fun of you because you are a joker.
Hard up for content that little old me's Amazon wish list is content? How embarrassing. Go over another case. Oh, wait, you can't. You don't know how to read a court document.
Do you know how to read a court document?
Okay, have someone feed you a oh, wait, I can't do that either because you don't understand legalese.
You don't understand legalese. Do you understand legalese? Do you know how to read a court document? Because for 37 minutes, you have been filling your audience with pathetic takes that has nothing to do with the law. This is why I'm making fun of you. This is why I'm using your content, because you're sitting there holier than thou and making fun of the Glera who clearly and multiple times have stated he's not a lawtuber, he's not a crime tuber, he is whatever he wants to be, which is absolutely fine. He'll cover whatever he likes to cover. Kind of like me, some days I'm covering court cases, other days I'm covering people protected by the ADA, other days I'm doing a night show talking about people who get their eyes glued shut. What do? You sit every single day crying about Aiden Carney. Anything you do is related to Aiden. And you try to fill your audience with a bullshit opinion that has no basis in any legalese. Who pronounces it legalese? You don't know how to read a court document. Well, I actually kind of am a lawyer, even though I don't have an exam. I think she stated that earlier because she worked so many years in a law office. That doesn't make you a lawyer. You also stated you knew more about the law than David Yannetti. I would love to see you go through a court document. When I go through a court document, I'll read it. Do I know what McDonald's v. Hampton 25226 is? No. Go check out Melanie Little. She will look it up and tell it to you. Do I know what Rumboldt v. the state of Massachusetts is? No. Go watch Runkle of the Bailey. They are lawyers. I will read a court document and I'll take out what I find interesting because I'm just a crime tuber. I'm not a lawyer. Neither is the Glera. None of us has ever stated that we are lawyers. Why should he go and look up on another case? There's enough content just covering your sorry ass out there. Yeah, she, again, legalese. The eyes glued shut, I'm not okay. No, that's when we kink shame on the stream. Talking about the Glera using her as content, so in return, she's using him for content. No, but that's not the same because she is allowed to do that because she's better than you. That's the thing I don't get with this woman. Let's just look at her again. Let's go back and get this entire. This was actually why I got so mad. I wanted to cover this.
Amazon wish list is content. I mean, are you that hard up for content that little old me's Amazon wish list is content? How embarrassing. Go over another case. Oh, wait, you can't. You don't know how to read a court document. Okay, have someone feed you a oh, wait, I can't do that either because you don't understand legalese. Well, I don't know. Go over how to make a pizza. I guess you're pretty good at that, I heard. So, I don't know. I don't know. Well,
we'll go over how to make a pizza. You're pretty good at that, I've heard. What are you good at? Can anyone tell me what she's good at? The Glarer is an amazing creator. The Glarer is funny as fuck. The Glarer is not everyone's cup of tea. He's kind of like Aiden. Both of them are a little gonzo. They'll say some nasty words now and again. And if you can take an Amazon wish list and turn it into an hour of content, you are a talented creator. A lot of people are always saying that it's so easy to do what we do, and it is. We are fucking blessed with all of you amazing people who want to come and look at what we do. But it does demand something. It demands that you're interesting, you are constant, and that you don't bullshit people too much. Because if you bullshit, you can bullshit some people some of the time, but you can't bullshit all of the people all of the time. You will lose viewers on that, and you will go away. We've seen it so many times, especially in the true crime world. Ellen Victoria Olsen Norway says, listen, Baker, thought about it when you sighed your way through LG Pro Say Madness, and now when you fake laugh, you remind me of Kirsten Birgit. And that's the most profound compliment I can give. You are not Danish, so you don't get the reference, but Kirsten Birgit is it's a character. It's kind of like Auntie Bev's character of a woman who is a journalist, played by a man, who's an old school journalist and who drinks a little too much and is absolutely funny. So thank you so much comparing me to Kirsten Birgit. It's a big honor to be mentioned in that in the same, I don't know, same bracket as Kirsten Birgit. If you understood Danish and Danish humor, you would be clapping your thighs laughing right now. The Amazon wishlist was amazing content. Yeah, but you have to turn it, because you can do the thing where it says, oh, she's wishing for a pool, or she's wishing for shot glasses. You need to do like I did, or the Glarer did. You need to make fun of it, because why is this drunken hack wanting more shot glasses? It's not like she needs them, and she has no friends, so who's she going to invite over to the party? That's the trick, because everyone can read a list. You need to make it fun. Nacho cheese Lunchable contain 7 grams of protein. Do you think that include the salsa? Because I don't eat the salsa. There's no salsa. There's no protein in salsa because it's vegetables, I think. Maybe if there's beans in it. I don't know. I don't know what Lunchable is. You only BS. Blow shit up. Girl needs to touch grass. Maybe that's why she's wanting camping equipment. Could be. Or maybe she's getting kicked out of her apartment. You know the Kirsten Birgit. She's funny. But it's very Nordic. You need to be Nordic, I think, to understand it. Yes, we have had our names back for a week or so. So that's good. So we can remember who people are again. It's really annoying to do the other thing. Imagine having friends is all she has left giving her joy in life. Yes, she was probably that girl in school instead of when all the boys had the Canadian girlfriend. She was probably the one saying, well, I have a Canadian boyfriend. I know she has a kid because she's always whining about how her story changes a lot. So what I'm just saying is pure speculation. I'm just making it up because I don't know shit about this woman. But she's either not working because she has to take care of her kid, and other times she has to take care of herself because she's disabled. Both of them are disabled, or I can't follow along in all of these stories these weird people make up. I just don't, and I don't care. They are insane. Oh yeah, she has friends in the DOJ who has told her that they are looking into Aiden's cyberbullying. Why is Baker mad? I'm not mad. I am excited. That's not a kid. That's a tax credit. Do handicapped kids give you a bigger tax credit? I'm truly embarrassed for the likes of Twisted who have YouTube channels. Well, everyone is allowed to have it, and everyone is allowed to go look for the content they like. People watch my channel. Why? But it's kind of like Sean of the Golf. I know I've been shitting a lot of him, but that's because I kept quiet when he was first around. There's a lot of people still believing he is the big oracle of truth, and we just don't see how amazing he is. That guy has lied, and everyone jumped on his channel because he gave you the juicy bits. Oh, this is going to happen. The feds will never let Karen Reed go to trial. Well, they did twice. I have special insight from my team of 5. I know what's going to happen. Well, I don't know who your team of 5 is. Michelob Ultra, Bud Light, Yingling, Jack D, and Jim Beam. But none of what you said ever came through. Proctor was fired. No, he wasn't. He was put on leave. You filled people with so much bullshit, and people will still defend you to this day. It just shows that if you lie big enough, people will love you enough. And that's kind of sad, I think. Yeah. That's they were going after Aiden because they said to him, "Give us McDonough." Considering we just listened to her spout bullshit for the last 45 minutes, I do not believe anything she has said about her kid or anything else. I don't know. I've never met her. I'm never going to meet her. And I just feel sorry for her. Because kind of like Krusty the Pants, her entire life is consumed with Aiden Carney. And it's hatred for Aiden Carney because he wronged her in some way. Imagine being such a sad little person. I have online beefs with people I don't like. I'll meet them on certain channels. I'll smile and do the hey, hi, good to see you. Haven't seen you in a long time. And I wouldn't piss on them if they were on fire. But I don't spend every single day wondering, how can I shit on them today? Only Zach, but Zach deserves it. Imagine the only thing you think of when you get up in the morning is, how can I hate on Aiden today? Then you go for your overpriced coffee thinking, oh, I'm going to go home, do a show now where I'm going to shit about Aiden for 2.5 hours to try and lure some money out of my paychecks. And then I'm going to go off my show, and then I'm going to go text, oh, I just said this about Aiden and married it. Oh, I'm such a cool person. Then I'm going to try and self-insert me into all the cases Aiden had to do with. Imagine not being able to move on. It's like that girlfriend or boyfriend we all had. Move the fuck on. Get out of the vicious cycle of hate. Your life will be better if you can just move along, go away and never stream again, and go to some place where people might like you. Move along. Don't sit on your YouTube and try to hate, because hate will only make you wrong. Move along. Pink guys, you look like Mimi from the Drew Carey show. And I think you're such a joke. And I think you need to do better. Get a shock mount that works all the time, so I don't have to listen to. I should have thought, how can I get more of this projectile into the garbage can instead of being on an eternal optimist? Throw harder. More power works. Pink eyes. Oh. Have you noticed that every time she wants money, she has to rush to the hospital because a family member is in there, and then you never hear how they are? Yeah, I saw her the other day that, what the hell was it? One of her family members had to go to the ER to get diagnosed with, was it diabetes? Or was it Alzheimer's? Or it was one of those diseases you don't go to the ER to get diagnosed with. You might get treatment at the ER, but that person, she was begging for money because someone had to go to the ER and feel sorry for me. Please pay me. Well, hopefully I made the aubergines happy. See you, M-Spire. Get to bed. LP playbook, maybe. LP. I don't know who LP is. But no, this was my ratchet of the day. Now I'll have to go MS. Yeah, someone was diagnosed with MS in the ER. I don't know, in my opinion, as long as the damn hospital don't suck and you can afford it, one-stop shopping. Yeah, but you don't diagnose MS in the ER room, because that's a neurological disease that you'll have to have certain tests done for. You don't just say, it's Tuesday, it's not Brandon's birthday, but I'm feeling, I think I have MS. I'm going to the ER. It's just a little different. Twisted is responsible for every lice and bedbug outbreak. Mr. O, that's not nice. I think Krusty might have been responsible for some of them as well. You can see the lesions on the CT. Yeah, but she was... It was one of those absolutely redonkulous claims that it made no sense what she was stating. No, it wasn't because they had an episode. It was because they had been to all of the exams and now they were going to get diagnosed at the ER. It was just stupid. Yeah, MS, you don't go to the... if you have an episode and you keel over, yeah, maybe you go to the ER, but you don't go there to get diagnosed with MS. That's a neurological exams and CT scans, and it's just, yeah. And they all go back to, we just want justice for John O'Keefe. I don't even think she's going on about that. She believes Karen Reed is... Did I play that part? No, I don't think I got to that. She claims Karen Reed will go down for witness intimidation. They are looking into her about witness intimidation. We all know from what? No. We know a grand jury said, get the fuck out of here, when they tried to get her for witness intimidation. A grand jury would indict the ham sandwich Welcher 8. Wolf ate the ham sandwich. A grand jury would indict that, but they wouldn't indict Karen Reed for conspiracy to witness intimidate. 2 hours ago, I just asked EM to scan my cat while I was in for a potential pulmonary embolism. I was just like, hey, do me a solid and throw me in the tube so I don't have to come back to this same place. Yeah, do the one-stop shopping. I will hurt you. Yeah, it takes a long time because it's a neurological disease. No, it's a muscular nerve. It's one of those you need to figure out what the hell is it. Pulmonary embolism is a great name for a rock band. It is. Well, did you know she knows more about the law than Dave Yannetti? I wish she's looking right now. Couldn't it be fun if she's streaming me, streaming her? That would be fun. The Strokes, also a great band name. It happens. But it's been an hour and 30 minutes. I need to go lay down because, again, I streamed 12 hours yesterday combined. I'm an idiot. So I'm going to send you all out of here. I think the Glera is still streaming. Say hi to him and call him the Glazer. It's so fun when people make funny names, say Sewer Turtle and Glazer. She's probably going to call me Boinking Baker. Only idiots would do that. Sack.
What exhibit are you referring to?
I'm going to make this 100, Your Honor.
All right.
100.
100.
Because it is 100%
100%.
correct.
So you literally built a cannon?
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
All right, I'm in love.
Go back. Please do that again. Oh, that was the cutest thing I've ever seen.
While I'm waiting for this, did you, whether it's true or not, believe that Mr. Randolph had slept with your wife?
I wouldn't care.
You wouldn't have cared?
No,
Did you believe he had slept with your wife?
no,
Did you believe he slept with your mother-in-law?
probably did. Everybody has.
So there-
Everybody